Court of Appeal sitting in Abuja on Tuesday overturned the decision of Kogi State High Court, which restrained the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, from prosecuting former Kogi State Governor, Mr. Yahaya Bello, on an 80 billion naira money laundering charge. A three-man panel of the appellate court, in a unanimous decision read by Justice I. Amadi, held that the decision of the judge of the lower courts, Justice Issa Jamil, which sets Bello free despite seeing the charge filed by the EFCC, was a scandal. The justices, Justice H. Baraka, Justice S. Bola, and Justice I. Amadi, ordered Bello to obey the Administration of Criminal Justice Act and present himself for arraignment. So we are seeing some judicial rigmarole and judicial gymnastics, being that a competent court had, for want of preservation of human rights of Yahaya Bello, set him free from prosecution by the EFCC on an 80 billion naira charge, stolen from, allegedly taken from the coffers of Kogi State. And it has been upturned by an appellate court, and which they described the actions of a trial court as a scandal. Do you think that it was right for that trial court to have set Yahaya Bello free on human rights charges, on human rights protection, and having been upturned, what would be the status quo of Yahaya Bello right now, sir?
I wish that all Nigerians can have this type of privilege, where I just sit down in my house and tell the court, I don't want to appear here. No, I feel that in Abuja, I will be abused or something. I want my trial in Kogi State. The ability to want to untwist. You want to decide where a case should be. You want to decide how the judgment should be. You want to decide the court that should sit on a judgment. And I think it is not fair. And I think that people are watching. And they are watching us clearly. Yeah. Especially for public servant. He begged to serve the people of Kogi State. He served them whether meritoriously or otherwise. I am not here to say that. But if there are infractions, he must, in capital letter, come to answer questions. I don't think anyone has said he's guilty. No. Yeah. There are allegations to say, you need to come and explain to us how this moved here, how this money moved here. Show us the receipt of approvals that made this money to move into your children's school. Or was there an approval from the state executive council to say, okay, we cannot be paying the school fees of Yahaya Bello's children. I think that's why I said people are watching us and watching clearly. And unfortunately, I think the judiciary in Kogi State and Abuja are taking clue from River State. Exactly. Which will come up with one ex parte order, an ex parte order, an ex parte order, an ex parte order. And I think that Yahaya Bello must come to answer some questions. Part of the relief granted by the trial court, which for me is forbidden to even listen to, is to restrain the EFCC. How do you restrain a body created by law? That this is what the law created them to do. When you now restrain them, what do? Okay, they should go home? No! The law created them to investigate and prosecute economic and financial crime. And then you get a judge who will now sit to say he restrained that same body. Some laws don't obey them. Some laws are not meant to be obeyed. How can you do that? Yahaya Bello was a public office holder. He enjoyed all the perks of that office. And if there are infractions, he should gloriously come out and say, no, this is this, this is that. And I think that the judiciary, I don't know, I don't know how they want to arrest certain things and arrest some of these cases. Where you see sometimes courts of coordinate jurisdictions giving different ruling on a simple matter that has been trashed over the years. But I think that, thank God for this judgment, Yahaya Bello cannot choose where he would be arraigned. He should not choose where he would go to any court. Never. It should not be allowed to happen. He should submit himself to the EFCC. He was a public servant. And as a public office holder, you enjoy all the perks of that office. He should come and answer for those questions. It's an allegation until proven. Until proven. So why is he hiding? The other time we had this show of shame in Kogi State, where they said they came to arrest him and all of that. Yeah. And then they said the state governor came in there and took him away. Yeah. We should not use our privileged positions today to harass, to loot an office where we are supposed to uplift the people. But Yahaya Bello must answer to those allegations raised by the EFCC.
Okay, sir. So, do you think the NJC, which should be the supervising authority over the conduct of judges, do you think the NJC is living up to expectation, or has it been politicized? Because I know that very recently the Chief Justice Ariwola also made mention of about 22 judges that are to be reprimanded and they are to be investigated. Do you think that the NJC is living up to its mandate, sir?
Like I said before, perception is real.
Okay.
What is the perception that we have towards the NJC? They are like people who, whether they really don't care or they are slow to take actions, or I really don't know. Because there are certain glaring infractions in some states, like River State, where we are today. And I wonder, is it that no one can even call anyone to order to say, how dare you give such a judgment? How? How possible when you know that you do not have the local standing to give that, you do not have the jurisdiction to sit on that matter. You sit on the matter and you give judgment on that matter. Unfortunately, I think it is not too late also to say that the NJC and everybody responsible should rise up to the occasion and arrest such situations.
Okay.